lighthouse keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the New York Giants and the New England Patriots. So amidst the food and family gatherings, there's one more football game to be played, and we're away on Thanksgiving night. Here's Devin Singletary on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out, one of two quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
One of the things that I know Brian Dable and the Giants loved about Jackson Dart is every step of his career. From high school in Utah to USC to Ole Miss, he just kept getting better and better and better. How about the first QB to lead Ole Miss Rebels to back-to-back 10-win seasons in over 80 years? That's what they're getting their first-round pick.
On first down, here's Dart. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. And the red flag has come out. Mike Vrabel not happy, expressing his displeasure with that last call.
The previous play is under review.
We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Steps up, and he's running with it.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now. On the handoff, this is Tracy. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. Now Dart's going to the air. That's caught for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typical QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Dart out of the shotgun. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots' 14-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Dart. Look, going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Scooped up by the Patriots. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And what a way to begin the scoring block as they take it back for the touchdown. The Patriots capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, this is Singletary. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now, on behalf of all of us here at EA Sports, hope that you are having an excellent Thanksgiving day. And today, of course, also our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration across the NFL, where we recognize the impact John had on generations of football fans, from his days as the legendary coach of the Raiders, to his decades as a broadcaster, to his influence on new generations of fans as the namesake of our game. And all of us here proud to remember his impact on the sport. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the jet sweep from the start, and they nailed it right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Finds him on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. 3rd down. Here goes Dart to the air. Complete left side to Robinson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Dumps it off to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Giants.
We've set it down from 37. Here's Tracy on first down. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones on the mounts are really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A quick throw completed out to the left. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inch as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now it's the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Singletary again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Dart's going to tuck it and run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard.
Giants.
Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Okay, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. To throw, here's May. That one's complete, right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The give now to Henderson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the gun, it's May. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. He gets it up a little shy midfield. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
May now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Gives to Singletary from the gun. Fights his way through a tackle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. It's a design boot. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game. Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Now Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll throw 3rd and long. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Starts his return from the 23. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Sticking with Henderson. Shoots away from one. Oh, he loses the football. And it looks like the Giants got to that one. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this? So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
Previous play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy is screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. Now the give as they set up the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
16 yards. And the Patriots, first down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's the pistol snap to May. It's complete to Hollins. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, here's May. Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. Oh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Third and long, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The Giants about to get to work on offense. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. First play's a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Here's start now. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd down. Pat's going with a few extra defensive backs this time. Throw here. 3rd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 32 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Finds Hyatt. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. They give up the gut to Singletary. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play action. And it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Darts looking to throw. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Third down now. Here's Darts. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Dart going to go for it on fourth. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a second quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Coup on now for the extra point.
For the point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 7.
All lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Here's made to the air. Henry on the catch. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. When it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. You try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
May not have throw on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Gunnar Olszewski will return it for the Giants. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Giants and Devin Singletary back out on offense. And after watching their passing attack take him the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. First and 10 from the 32. I'll start the drive with Singletary. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 22 out of that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, a carry by Singletary. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They've got first down here from the 36. Going play action with Dart. That's into the hands of Singletary. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Gillette after this. All set now. 1st and 10. Now in big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, heads up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
Previous play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Now here he goes again. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Singletary. Goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and goal. The 7-yard line.
Now Dart's going to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Koo able to put it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots back on offense late in the first half. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the second quarter. That is enough time to get a drive together. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's May. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Here's May on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Jake, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
To the air on 1st down, May. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line, ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Escapes the pocket.
Brings up 3rd down.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense out there to start this third quarter. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
He was brought down by Madden. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
To throw, here's May. He finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Good for Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the draw, this is Henderson. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Fabio Carrican making that stop.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Operating from the gun, here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A 41-yard attempt.
Roy Gallis connects. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points. They're able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Giants and Devin Singletary back out on offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Defense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. From the gun, here's Dart. Taken in by Bellinger. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
On the sneak, here's Dart. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
On 1st down, this is Singletary. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
The 2nd down run by Singletary. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Patriots into the dime. 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Dart. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 13-point lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants double their lead to 14. All lined up and ready to put this one away. Fielded by Henderson. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New England offense running out now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. It's Henderson on the give. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Going play action, May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Tight end going in motion here. From the gun on 3rd down, May. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. Then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Motioning the tight end now. Trying to throw for it with May. That one complete to Diggs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Again, it's May. He dropped this to Henderson underneath. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing again, it's May. He finds his running back, Henderson. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's May again. Jump off caught by his back. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Running for it with Stevenson. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Quick throw completed by May. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 14-yard line.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And his short gain gets them, and he set it down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 3 now. May. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun, it's May. Makes the catch. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Gallus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Olszewski, who dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. New York to the line, 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Dart looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this third down. There he is on 3rd and short. Making the call himself. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
1 quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Tracy once more. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throw here, 3rd down. Pass cut by Tracy. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Darts. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
He'll try to do it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
A handoff to Tracy. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
The tackle made by Harold Landry. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
On play action with Darts. And he's taken out of bounds behind the line. That's going to be a sack.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and forced a 4th down.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Now go. It's Tracy. And he's able to get this down to the 13. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
That down and distance tells you pass. More than likely, you're going to get man-to-man coverage, and your passing game is more effective. But I love that call. And the trust and the belief you have in your run game that even that down and distance, you could still get the 1st.
Going to the ground again on 1st. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They'll go play action. Here's Darts. sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they could check that box.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Dart now against the blitz. Dumped off to his running back. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Coup on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants double their lead to 14.
31. Patriots 17.
Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded by Henderson. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. This is caught downfield by Hollins. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Dallas on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Patriots 24.
Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, this is Singletary. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun, here's Dart. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
It's a gain of 60 yards. And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 60 yards. And the Giants first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Darts out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third down, Pat's going with a few extra defensive backs this time. Here he goes, third and long. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to be fourth down, Brock. He's out of bounds, well shy of what they needed there.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Younghoe Koo out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Koo able to put it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the drive.
Put this one away. Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25. Here's New England ready once again on offense. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. May now from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. May looking to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Here's May again. incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up second down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Putting the tight end in motion. Again, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Giants with an extra DB out there now. Third down. Throwing again. It's May. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. That's taken in by Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
New set of downs from 37. To the air on first down, May. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, May. Finds a man, right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Giants into the nickel. 3rd down. To throw. Here's May. He finds Diggs, right side. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's a New England first down. Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Back to the air. It's May. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Take a risk, take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised, I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. They black out, if they act out.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Giants, and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, New York.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the
Leave that
second
alone.
half. There's just something
Leave
about
that
a
alone.
close game, the intensity that's there in every moment. That
Put
you
it
love your
back.
experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Get from over there. Good shit.